You started a podcast this year. You started a YouTube channel this year. You started that email list this year. How far have you gone? I'm not saying you've stopped. Maybe you've stopped. Maybe you've not stopped. Maybe now is feeling so weary and you're just tired of it. You told people you're going to do videos for 40 days, and at day 8 or at day 22, you're tired. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So this video is for as many of us who have issues with consistency. You see, in life, for you to succeed in many spheres, even though it's not content creation, because anytime you hear consistency, you hear content creation. But for you to succeed in business, even in ministry, you need to be consistent at it. Do you understand? In order to be consistent, you need to, number one, break it down. Break down those things that you want to do into simpler formats, because if you keep it as big as possible or as big as you want it to be, I know you like big goals. I became an actor, I wrote a book, I read 52 books this year, because every week you read a book in the year. Do you understand? It is actually very massive, and think about it. You're just starting this thing. You're trying to be consistent at it. It's not fair to yourself that you make it so big for your mind to carry. Your mind, there's nothing bigger for you to carry. You understand? Believe the power of God in you. But if you're being very honest, and let's be very honest, it's too big. Reduce it. So rather than saying, I want to read 52 pages, I want to read 52 books, I want to read 10 books in this year, tell yourself, I want to read 10 pages every day. I want to finish my book in the next 6 months. How many pages will I write every day? I want to post every day of the week. How many videos will I edit? How many scripts? Just break it down. To make a video, for example, you need to first of all get an idea. So for me, I get my ideas from YouTube, because I have other creators that create kind of content that I create. Get the idea, script it. I script on Notion, then record the video and edit. Record in my phone and edit with CapCut. Do you understand? So when you break down the process, you know what it's like. I'm going to show you what my process is like for creating videos. So I have on Notion this place where I write the name of the video, then I put a status for whether the video has been scripted, whether it has been edited, and when it's supposed to go out. So that gives me a follow-up process. Do you understand? Number 2, put down a time for it every day in the week. Every day. That thing you say you want to be consistent at, even if it's just 1 hour. If you're writing a newsletter, tell yourself, okay, today I'll get ideas. Tomorrow I'll do a rough sketch. Next tomorrow I'll write it out. Over tomorrow I would edit it, then I'll send out to my closest friends to review, and then on the last day I'm going to send it out. Now here's what it does to you. Number 1, if something is not on the calendar to do every day, it will not be done. Even though you can't do it every day, maybe at least twice a day, twice a week, or every 2 days. Do you understand? Secondly, the more you do it, the more you want to do it. You can't tell yourself you're a YouTuber and wait only till weekends. You're packing load for yourself that is not necessary. You get? Don't wait only till weekends. Even the smallest part of that thing, try to do it as much as you can, so you remember that you're a podcaster. You remember that you're writing a book. Do you understand? So put sprinkles of it every day in your life. But just a quick one before you continue watching the video. If you're watching this video before the 24th of February, I want to tell you about this initiative I've put together. So I'm going to be having a free call with as many as from the 24th of February to the 31st of March. If you're somebody, you have a passion, you like something, you like bringing people together, you like speaking to people, you like helping people organize clothes, whatever it is, and this is something that you can do endlessly, even if they're not paying you for it, but you're thinking, wow, how can I turn this into a business? I'll be having a free call with everybody like that. All you just have to do is click the first link on my bio and schedule your time for the meeting. So from the 24th of February to the 31st of March, I'm going to be helping people turn their passions to businesses. Now let's get back into the video. Now that leads me to the next point. Declutter yourself. You're a single mom, you're a writer, you're a podcaster, you work in a radio station, and you want to be consistent at everything. We all have 24 hours, and they say if you're sleeping after 11 p.m. you're killing yourself. So we don't necessarily even have 24 hours like that. Do you understand? So declutter your life. Cut your coat according to your size. Ask yourself, which one can I do? Which one will I not do? Which one will I leave? Do you understand? Because if you declutter your life, you see that you have more time to achieve less. So one thing that you also want to do is, if you have a lot of things in your life that you want to achieve, what you now want to do is, okay, I want to be a producer. So you say, okay, these 3 months I'm going to produce a movie, and the next 3 months I'm going to write a book, and the next. So don't do everything all at once, because you can't necessarily achieve it. There are things in your life that you don't even plan to do that you do on a regular basis. You cook every day. Do you understand? You can't remove that, and it's not an ambitious thing to do. For some people it is, but you get the point. The next one is get accountability. I talked about the fact that I have a sheet on Notion where I write out my videos and everything. Guess what? I shared that Notion board to a couple of my friends, actually 2 of my friends, and I'm telling them, help me check out the Notion board. You understand? And see how far I have gone. So once in a while, my friend sends me a message and I say, wow, increase. You've clicked on done on a lot of things, and that's really amazing. So I have somebody that is checking up on me. Do you get? So that is very, very necessary. Somebody that wants to see you grow and can keep you accountable so that you can be consistent at that thing that you said you want to do. Finally, you like this one. Celebrate your wins. Now, you said you don't try. You've tried. Celebrate your wins. You're enough. You get? So I know that in the bid to be consistent, some days you might not be consistent, some days you might not show up, but those days that you show up, celebrate your wins. Now this is the reason why we love social media, because you might be feeling anxious, you might be feeling tired, you might be feeling bored or whatever, and immediately you go to social media, you get a satisfaction. Social media easily gives satisfaction. James Clear talk about the loop of habits, the framework of the habits, where he talks about the fact that there's a cue, craving, response, and reward. Instantly, social media gives you a reward, and so that's why we always go back to it. That's why it's an addiction that almost everybody has, that they are trying to fit. Nobody really did cure them. Do you understand? So reward yourself. When you reward yourself, so you can say, oh, reward doesn't even have to be that big. Oh, when I finish one newsletter, I'm going to watch a movie. When I do this, I'm going to spend maybe 2 hours on social media. Do you get? I'm going to buy myself, I like bread and sardine. Do you understand? As much as you can do, just do it. Do you get? I hope if you apply these tips, they would help you become more consistent and set systems. Let me leave you with one quote. James Clear also said, I don't think it's James Clear, but I think someone else, but I read it in James Clear's book. He talked about the fact that you don't rise to the level of your goals, but you fall to the level of the systems that you put in place. These things I've talked about in this video are systems that you can put in place in order to be consistent in whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. Hope this video blessed you, and if it did, click here. You will see the video where I talked about how to start now. So for those of you who have not started, that video will help you. Peace out.